Are you new to the world of horror games? This video offers a list of beginner-friendly titles that won't leave you overwhelmed, but will still provide a thrilling and unsettling experience. Horror games aren't for the faint-hearted. From the soul-snatching jump scares to the creepy ambiance of the environments and the sounds, there is a horror game for everyone. As stated before, this genre is not for the weak. You will be tested, you will experience anxiety, you will experience the thrill of the chase and be filled with adrenaline. How will you fare in the horror scene? There is a wide variety of styles in horror, from psychological, survival, walking simulators, and puzzle solving, all of which can have well-placed jump scares to keep you on your toes. Horror has a massive community with varying reactions from the players. Me personally, I don't overly react, I just die inside a little. Nothing.
Shit!
You okay over there?
Why would a high school even have mannequins?
Horror games can have a very chilling and immersive story to them. Some have to place trigger warnings prior to starting because they have completely gory graphics or have trauma-causing topics, a lot of which deal with the character suffering from some type of mental health disorder. Starting with the number one spot is a game from one of my favorite indie developers, Amica Games. They have a plethora of titles to choose from, but for this video we'll be sticking to one of the best in their lineup. Summer of '58 takes place in an abandoned Russian camp known as Unost. The reason for the visit is simply because your followers requested that you go. Take on the role of video blogger Alex Morton. Be on guard and keep a sharp eye because the locals say the place is inhabited by restless souls. The backstory of the camp is that of nightmares and unbelievable scenarios that will give you chills like no other. The residents and counselors were unalived. One of the children were accused, and oddly, souvenirs of the deceased were found on the premises, but the child was not. The game is classified as a walking simulator. All you have to do is explore your surroundings to trigger events to happen, solve some minor puzzles, and uncover the mystery of this decrepit old building and find out what horrors are left dwelling in the darkness. Next up is another safe bet for someone easing their way into the horror genre and not really wanting to totally freak themselves out from being scared. Although this game does have some tense moments, it has a phenomenal story that unfolds as you progress through the game. The title which I'm talking about is none other than Soma. This is one of my personal top 10 favorite horror games, and I believe everyone should play this one. Created by one of the pioneers of the horror genre, fictional games plummets you into the depths of the Atlantic Ocean in the underwater facility known as Pathos 2. Enter the world of Soma and face the horrors within this hair-raising horror game. Delve through the locked terminals and find the secret documents and uncover the truth behind the chaos that ensued. Will you find any survivors? What has happened? Be very careful though, as you traverse the dark corridors. Danger lurks in every corner. Corrupt humans, twisted creatures, and insane robots. Keep in mind that you cannot fight back at all. You can only be stealthy or run. Do you think you can survive?
What is left of it now?
Last up is one of my favorites, and the best news is it's super user-friendly. The game is Layers of Fear. We'll be recommending the remade version for this video, but any of them will be great for new players to horror. It isn't overly scary, but has some moments that are terrifying. The writer gets us kicked off in the prologue-style beginning. You arrive at a lighthouse on an island. The story will be interwoven to create an immersive experience. This narrative-focused psychological horror is ready for its final brushstrokes, its curtain call, its final chapter. Are you ready to return and face your fears one last time? In Act 1, you take on the role of the painter. Search the house of your family and learn the struggles they all endured. This intricate story unravels and can be super emotional at times. Solve puzzles and experience a mind-altering, world-bending series of events. Act 2 has you take on the intricate role of the actor. The production is being filmed on an ocean liner, but all is not as it seems. Explore the ship and uncover why you were perfect for the director's latest film. A hauntingly beautiful soundtrack ties all of this together into an unimaginable masterpiece. As you explore the unsettling environments and solve puzzles, you will surely tremble at the heart-pounding events that you will uncover. I hope you enjoyed this video of, in my opinion, some of the most user-friendly horror games. I chose these games because I know they are great candidates in drawing in new horror fans. Each of these games has similarities, but they are completely different from one another. One tests your ability to stay sane while being entrapped inside an abandoned camp, a walking simulator at its finest. A game that will test your stealth abilities while solving puzzles to progress. A survival horror in all its glory. And lastly, a psychological horror with an incredible storytelling journey that will hook you in from the opening moments, leaving you wanting more.
What is left of it now?
Now I see it.
I will never be like one of his paintings. But I can make the paintings be like me. Scarred, broken, hidden from the world, imprisoned in this house.
I know what must be done.
I want out.
No!
Thank you so much for watching today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you love everything horror. Feel free to take a look at some of our other horror content here and here.